Hey, you guys, how are you doing today? Excuse me. I just wanted to come in here and share my thoughts and my knowledge about something. Sorry. I see a lot of YouTube videos and I get people who ask me questions about straightening their hair, naturals who ask me questions about that. I'm in cosmetology school now, so I do have naturals that come in to see me, and they're concerned about straightening their hair. And like I said, also the YouTube videos and people who are on my Facebook site and who subscribe to here ask me about straightening. I'm here to tell you guys that there's nothing wrong with straightening your hair. If you just choose to not straighten it because you just don't want it straight, then that's fine. That's a personal choice. But if you're someone who's interested in straightening your hair, but has let these people up here scare you about straightening your hair because of heat damage, don't let them do that. Your hair is not going to get heat damage unless you just do something ridiculous, like put like a hot comb up there that's like close to 800 degrees with no heat protector. Yeah, you might get some heat damage then. But if you're using the right stuff, if you got a heat protector on your hair and using a ceramic tourmaline flat iron, then your hair will revert right back. And also, if you're not straightening your hair like every day, it's it'll be fine. It'll revert right back. I straightened my hair plenty of times since I've been natural. It has not stopped my hair growth. It has not gave me heat damage, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just nothing wrong with it, period. So it's your hair. Do what you want to do. Do not let your hair control you. You should not ever be a slave to your hair. If you want to straighten your hair, then you straighten your hair. And plus, it's just hair. Some people, you take the natural hair just way too serious. And it's hair. It's dead cells on your head. It's going to grow back. Even if you do something to your hair that you don't like, remember, you can cut it and it'll grow right back. But far as straightening, I'm telling you from my knowledge, what I know, which is fact, is as long as you take care of it and you put the heat protector up there and you are cautious when you straightening it, then you will not have heat damage. Just use common sense when you're straightening your hair. And honestly, it's not even anything that you really even have to think about. Heat protector, straighten it. Heat protector, straighten it. Don't use a high temperature above, I would say above like 450. Don't use anything really too much above that. Common sense. It's just common sense. So if you want to straighten your hair, straighten it. Now I'm not telling everybody they should straighten their hair if they don't want to. If you don't want to straighten your hair, then that's fine. Now don't get me wrong, I'm all for the curly hair and I love my curly hair, and anybody who follow me will realize that I wear my hair curly most of the time versus the straight look. But every now and then I want to change, I want to do something different, and hell, it's my hair, I can do what I want to do with it. So if you want to do something different to your hair, you want to straighten your hair, you want to color your hair, any of that stuff, do it. Just know what the precautions are, and also know that it's your hair. Do what you want to do. You only live once. So that's really all I want to say. Don't fall into the hype of what happened to some of these other people. Yeah, they may have gotten heat damage, but you don't know what they did to their hair either. You don't know if they was up there putting grease on their hair and then straighten it. Because honestly, if you put like a oil or grease or something on your hair and try to straighten your hair with it, then you're cooking it. That's like you putting like cooking grease on your hair and put some heat on top of it, so you're frying it. Like, I wouldn't straighten my hair with shea butter. That's ridiculous. I wouldn't straighten my hair with olive oil. That's ridiculous. That's a grease. You're putting grease on your hair and you're cooking your hair. You don't, those are not heat protectors. You don't put that on your hair. Use a silicone based heat protector. And I know some people don't do silicones, but honestly, silicones are not harmful for your hair like people be putting out there. Silicones actually help lay down your cuticle strands. And if you shampoo your hair, silicones do come out of your head. So that's why I don't fall into that hype either. Silicones are not bad for your hair like people think they are. Silicones do not cause split ends. Silicones do not cause all this other damage stuff that people put up here. It does not do that. It's other stuff that you're doing is probably doing it. A comb and a brush is probably causing you more split ends than what that silicone is doing. As long as you shampoo your hair, and I do recommend that you shampoo your hair I know some people do the co-wash method only, but that's not the best thing to do because your hair needs to be clean. Because you keep co-washing, then that's going to cause some damage after a while. But long as you take care of your hair, watch what you're doing, don't necessarily go by what other people say. I mean, hell, you can even research what I'm saying, but do your own research. Don't listen to people up here. Always, a lot of them do know what they're talking about, but for the most part, some of them, honestly, they really don't. Just do what you want to do to your hair. It's your hair. Do what you want to do. And that's really all I want to say. All right. If anybody take offense to this, sorry, but I mean, it is what it is. Well, no, not really sorry. I mean, it's just that's your problem. But I'm just letting you guys know, especially for the ones who are going newly natural, don't fall into all this hype. Experiment with your hair. Do what you want to do to it. I didn't listen to what anybody said. I did what I wanted to do with it, and I'm working out just fine. I haven't had any problems yet. So, again, do what you want to do to your hair, and that's all I got to say. And I guess I do got one more thing to say. I probably do a video later about my wash and go technique, how I got my hair like this. The only difference between the technique I'm gonna do today is I use a different gel, and I got a lot of questions about the Eco Styler versus the um, Silk Element gel that I use. Basically, the Silk Element gel, it dries soft, and so I could put the Shea Moisture on directly with the Silk Element gel. With the Eco Styler one, it dries hard, so I have to wait till it dries and then put the Shea Moisture there to soften it up. But I'll probably do that video soon, and I'll probably have that up maybe later on today or maybe tomorrow. All right, hope you all are doing well, and you have a great day. Bye.